As this one swung on and missed. And a strikeout for Molitoris. It took a while, but she gets the backwards K. And comes home with a 2-2. Swing and a miss, 2 straight Ks for Molitoris.
Batting third, first baseman number 30, Jillian Jackson.
Comes home with the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And Resnick is retired on strikes. 2-2. This one bouncing its way up the middle. Can Saxon leg it out? The umpire says she's safe. So an infield, a double. And she lays down a beautiful bunt that'll die in the dirt. Toss over to first and sacrifice bunt. Advances Saxon to second. Doubles to her credit this season as she swings and misses and is retired. As this one bounces over towards third, it's scooped up. And Wilkerson over to Jackson for the Forest. Comes home with 1-2. Swing on, missed.
Batting eighth, center fielder.
So Molitoris. 1-2, swung on and missed. And Molitoris back-to-back Ks as she has struck 4 Penguins out thus far. That'll bring up. And Molitoris strikes out the side. And the Penguins are retired in through 34 games or 35 games as this one will die just behind the pitcher's circle. And no play for Imler. 2. As this one chopped to the shortstop where it's grabbed by Imler. And Imler swallows that one. Infield singles as that bunt laid down very well. Play at the play and Bertani is out. First pitch to Resnick. Rolls its way to Fessler. And a productive out for Resnick. Third, and that's where we stand right now with 2 away. As this bouncer rolls to second base, Fessler over to Jaxie. And the Penguins dodge the bullet there. Where's the 0-2? This one off the glove of Kutsojani, and she couldn't even scoop it up. And complete umpire and Brian Campbell. That was the elimination of Bishop, and Imler then follows that up with the first hit of the game. Comes home with it. This one carrying out to center field, a couple of steps back and to the right for Matheny, and she throws it back into the infield with some authority to make sure. 1-0 down low. Sacadora throw out to second base, and sliding under the tag was Imler. So Imler with the this one, a fair ball down that left field line for Littler. 1 run will come home. Littler rounding second, and she will slide safely into third with an RBI triple. Driving home Imler. And this one popped towards short. Grover a few steps back, makes the play. Well, as Elena Kutsojani strikes out for RMU, and she is the 3rd strikeout victim. Come home with a 3-2. This one popped out towards right center field, carrying out towards the warning track where Matheny will scoop it up. And into second base, Lydia Wilkerson with a stand-up double. Second hit of the game, say. As this one out into right field, Pulich will get underneath it. And that'll do it for the Penguins in the 6th. We will head. This one, rolling Kutsojani, races over. Scoops up, throws over to first. And Truin, this one popped up. A few steps over, Grover makes the play. Saxon swings and misses and goes down on strikes. As Howell, and the 2-2 swung on and missed. Back-to-back Ks for Howell. And that's as this one hit out into left field. Stepping under it, making the play is Payne.
Youngstown State
And the Colonials not able to overcome the Penguins here in the bottom of the 7th. 1994 is this one carrying well out to left center field. Over the fence as it sticks in the mud on the hillside. And Fessler with a leadoff home run.
Solo home run, number 10, Sarah Fessler.
So the home run for Fessler. Struck out in the first and grounded out to second 2 times and gets her first hit of the afternoon. Straight up the middle. And a Resnick with a 1-out single. Come home with the 2-2. This one lined right back to Ryan, sliding back safely over at first. Saxon gets underneath this one. Couple of steps back and a step forward, and Littler makes the play out there in left field. It was earlier this year, a couple of times. That one is swung on and missed. And Rinaldi is retired on strikes first. Whoever won it had their name first on the bridge as that one is popped into short left field for a single for Littler. And the 1-1 up high. Zacadora out of her stance, but plenty of time for 3-1. That one down the first base line, scooped up and stepping on first. Avery. Swing and miss, strike 3, and Pilazinski, gone scoreless against the Penguins. 2 full straight games. A swing and a miss there for Pulich, and she wins the 2-2 to her. Swung on and missed. K3 today for Jane Garver. Swing and miss. K number 4 today for Jane Garver. Up by Imler and thrown over to Dean as this one hit cleanly out into left field for the second Colonial hit of the game. A 2-out single and a 1-0. This one back up the middle. Stepping on second base for the fielder's choice is the shortstop. Penguins fan, make sure you tune in to check out the RMU women's lacrosse team taking on the YSU Penguins. 6 days off as this one is pounded out towards center field by Saxon, and a single, 1-out single for Saxon. After the carom, as this one will be gloved by the 6, Imler, and she'll decide to toss it over to 1-0. 1-0 was the final score in game 1. Is this one a bouncer to Jackson? This one a roller back to Grover. Grover snaps up quickly, tosses it over to first base. Colonials had 1 error in game 1 of today's doubleheader as that bunt is laid down. Kuto Johnny charges quickly, tosses over to Resnick, and they say that Nieder Krasinski, first pitch to her. Bunt laid down. Bounces into the glove of Garver, who will toss over to first. Kessler and the payoff pitch. This one popped into shallow left field, and it bounces out of the glove of Hop. 1 run will come home. And scoring from third is Littler. This one to Grover. She'll toss over to third. Kuto Gianni able to glove that one clean. Not able to turn. This one out into center field. Matheny gets underneath it, makes the play. And that'll do it for the top of the 5th. 2-1. Caroms off the glove of Kuto Johnny. Grover scoops it up and throws it over to this one to Kuto Johnny. She'll throw it over to second where the play will be made by Resnick. This one a bouncer into right field in between first and second. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Vault does her job coming off the bench and strikes out 5 with no walks, as this one a bouncer to third base as Wilkerson will toss across over to Jaxie at first. Winchell, this one carrying out into center field where Niederkor will make the play. And the base runner hops. Howell, 3-2, outside. And Saxon aboard the Colonials with 2 runners on. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Grover, one for you tomorrow afternoon. Called strike 3. And this one, a bouncer. Grover short hops it, grabs it though, and is able to throw it over to Avery Winchell, getting the force at first, and then the Colonial. This one bounced up the middle, gloved by Resnick, thrown over to first for the 1-2, swung on a miss, strike 3. And K number 2 for Howell in today's second game.
29, Logan.
And a first pitch hit into left field. Just the 4th hit of the game for the Colonials. And swing and a miss, strike 3. Second Colonial to be K'd here in inning 7 by Band, and comes home with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. And 3 of 4 Colonials strike out in the 7th inning, and RMU falls to the Youngstown State Penguins.